What's next?
Well, I was just thinking about all the wonderful characters we had on the show.
So true. They were unforgettable.
Chachi and I were up on Inspiration Point for hours, and all we did was talk.
Oh, you see, that's the difference between you and me, Joni. Give me a piece of beefsteak like Chachi, and you wouldn't have the strength to talk.
Wait for my brother to come count Malachi. Hey, Count Malachi, come on in here.
Count Malachi.
I have arrived. Let the pigeons loose.
It just became obvious that the show was doing well, and we had to come up with some new ideas, some new characters.
I got Joni and Chachi the most wonderful wedding present. The full set of Encyclopedia Americana. Where'd you get him? A car. A car is not a window to knowledge.
Fonzie dated so many girls, I thought it was time he should have a girlfriend. And my family and I were driving to Palm Springs, and we had a flat tire. And I sat there, and I literally looked up, and the sign said, a Tuscadero. And I said, that could be it, Pinky Tuscadero.
Hey, Fonz! Guess who?
Hiya, Pinky.
Long time.
Yeah, a little too long.
How you been?
Well, not a hair out of place.
Was there ever?
If Fonzie's going A, then Pinky's got to do something else.
Later.
Susie Quattro is a rock and roll singer that played Leather Tuscadero. Phoebe Tuscadero's sister.
Hey, gang!
She sang a couple of songs in some of the episodes, and she made a real strong impression.
My favorite episodes was dancing the tango with the Fonz. We had a dance contest. Howard wouldn't go with me, so the Fonz did.
Hey!
My favorite episode of all time is the one where Ron, Anson, and Donnie go to the mountains and they tell these women that they're Tunisian camel jockeys.
What do you and your friends do in Tunisia?
Jockeys. Mock, mock.
Yes, we race camels, we jockeys, yes. Yes.
And it's made one of the funniest television episodes of any show ever.
Marcia, Linda, and I were wondering if you guys would like to make out. I guess they don't understand.
Oh, yeah. Mock, mock.
He's so cute.
Mock, 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 mock.
In New York, growing up, I taught myself the Kazatsky. And I mentioned that to the writers at one time, and they wrote it in. Gary Marshall is unabashedly, unequivocally a genius. That's just it.
Gary had a way of picking unbelievably talented people to surround himself with, and he being maybe the most talented.
He was just so clever and so energizing.
Because of Gary Marshall's inspiration, I've been involved in a lot of different entrepreneurial ventures. I was able to create a music career, get behind the camera as a director, even retail now with Star Maker products. We get these fantastic products used on Hollywood sets to everybody. I owe it all to Gary Marshall and Happy Days.
Gary is a natural teacher. He knew from the beginning my dream was to be a filmmaker, and he was supportive of the idea, as was everyone. Happy Days was a tremendous learning experience for me. No question.
I'm going to teach you the secret of being tough. Wow, you don't think I could ever learn that?
Who told you to talk?
I'm sorry, Fonz. That's the secret.
People talk to me today in the year 2005 about Happy Days. They watched with their grandmother, they watched with their children. They grew up on it, they learned English from it.
Would you just say goodbye in another language?
Oh, sure.
Adios, amigos.
When it came out, the people who'd been raised in the 50s now had kids who were 10 to 15 years old. And it became one of the things people look forward to was Tuesday night, we're all going to watch the show. And it's kept it going in reruns.
Do you live at home?
No, I'm in the dorms. What about you?
I live in a house.
Oh, Phi Delta?
No.
Alpha Tau Omega?
No, Mama, Papa, sister.
The show was loved around the world because of something that went beyond the words. Even through the humor, there was heart.
I think that's one of the reasons the show has proven to be so timeless, is because it was, it was timeless when we made it.
When we return, the fun continues with Henry Winkler's exclusive home movies and our funniest bloopers.
Aren't you worried about the Malachi Bretchers? The Malachi Bretchers?
Plus, the cast reunites at Arnold's. All this and more on the Happy Days 30th Anniversary Reunion.
Why didn't I ever take pictures of our lovely house?
You didn't want to spend a buck for a camera. Not you, Tom, I mean Mr. C. Fortunately, we had Henry Winkler, who took a lot of home movies.
While we suit up for the big reunion softball game, here's some very special behind-the-scenes memories.
Get up here. What's this rope for?
You hold on to that.
I knew that. All right, open the chute.
Yes! He's gonna do it.
I took home movies of every aspect of the show over the 11 years because I just never wanted to forget who was around and what we did and what it looked like and what it felt like.
Action! Anyone who came on the set was welcome. There was no egos. There was no pressure. So it was very nice, very easy. A lot of fun, always a good time. Good place to be.
The show could not have been as successful as it was without each person being great at what they did. It was a team effort. And Gary thought it was really important that the family that works together should play together.
Let's talk baseball.
So he started the softball team.
Television and showbiz has a lot of stress. So you got to get distractions, and softball was a great distraction.
We had some great athletes on our softball team, except Henry. Henry never played softball.
I've never played ball in my life. I have no eye-hand coordination, so I couldn't hit, I couldn't catch, for sure. Certainly I didn't know what pitching was. Ron Howard bought me a mitt, Anson bought me a bat, and they taught me to pitch on the soundstage 19 on Paramount Lot, and I became the pitcher for the Happy Days ball team.
And now here's our pitcher, Henry Winkler, the Fonz.
We would go to 2 or 3 major league parks a year, and we'd have these road trips, and they were just thrilling. And I get emotional thinking about it. It was just one of the great experiences of my life, these road trips we'd go on.
Okay, we're going to go to the hotel now. We'll have time to change into our uniforms, and at 4:45, the bus will pick us up at the hotel.
We have a new member of the cast that joined us for the first time in a little baseball gig, Kathy Silver, ladies and gentlemen.
Those games were fantastic. I mean, we played in front of 40,000 people at Shea Stadium. And that's, to play softball, to play baseball without a backstop behind you, it's cool stuff.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a fun day here at Shea. We are delighted that the Happy Days crowd has flown from California with their softball team.
Marion Ross became a very good player. She got a hit one game. I sent her flowers. She did 11 years of acting. I never sent her anything. But she got one hit in a softball game. I sent her flowers.
To Marion Beer Fight, Ross. By getting on base and allowing a pinch runner, you once again started a run, scoring rally that won the game. You're the ball player's ball player.
We played in about 6, 7 different stadiums, and that was like a dream come true for me and Ron, because I was a huge baseball fan. Before the game, I'm out in the outfield shagging flies with some of the real ball players, doing batting practice. That was it for me. Couldn't beat that.
We'd go into these cities and be treated like kings. It was just incredible.
And then the USO called, and we went to Germany. And flew all over Germany and met the troops wherever they were.
It was great. It was really, really fun.
Jeez, I got so hard I can't get on.
Wonderful experiences. We'd get in big Black Hawk helicopters and travel from base to base. We went to the East German border and played with the 3rd Infantry.
We beat them. I don't know. We were over there trying to boost morale, but we kicked a little ass.
We're winning, and it's exciting to come all the way and win the first game, huh?
When we were in Okinawa, we beat the Marines, we beat the Navy, we beat the Army, beat the Air Force, and the Marines were so upset they wanted another game, and they flew in ringers from Tokyo, and we beat them worse. 9-3. Henry Winkler pitched like a banshee.
It was very serious, and it was about winning, just like the real teams. And if Aaron didn't catch that fly, get her out of here, get right her it. And that happened.
It became a real bonding. I remember we played in this league, a show league, where you'd have double headers, every Sunday. And God, I just so look forward to that. I miss it to this day as I'm talking about it.
We are so excited about our reunion softball game. First of all, we don't see each other very often. So to have everybody together is just going to be wonderful.
I'm going to be the announcer, call the game, which will be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game, but I just hope it doesn't hurt.
Coming up, highlights from our 30th anniversary softball game, a cast reunion at Arnold's, and some never-before-seen bloopers.
How about I found my thrill?
Oh, who gives a
When the Happy Days 30th anniversary reunion returns.